A lot of people, myself included, struggle with overeating or eating until you're stuffed. One of the biggest fears that people have when they're fasting is that they'll feel uncontrollably hungry. So they'll overeat in their meals in order to feel less hungry later. This is a huge fallacy and one of the biggest problems I work with my clients to try to understand and overcome. Eating more so that you'll feel less hungry during your fast is completely inaccurate, and it's just a mindset thing that you're gonna have to get over somehow. Eating until you're stuffed is not a healthy coping mechanism. I would recommend journaling to try to figure out why you feel so scared of hunger and why you feel the need to be stuffed after eating each meal. Like I said before, feeling stuffed won't actually delay hunger that much at all. The underlying problem here seems to be your fear of hunger. So try to work on yourself in terms of why and where that fear comes from. The best way I like to talk about hunger is that it's nothing dangerous. It's not going to do anything to you. You can let hunger sit with you and it will usually pass within an hour or a few minutes. It's also important to remember that hunger comes and goes in waves. It doesn't just get worse and worse. Try instead to see hunger as something positive and something to be welcomed rather than something to fear. Feeling hunger in your case means that you're fasting, which is something that you want to do. Feeling hungry also means that you're closer to using your stored body fat for fuel rather than your food reserves for fuel, which is also something that you want. So the next time you feel that hunger pang come on, try to see it as something positive and try to see it as a signal that you're doing all the right things for your weight loss journey. Experience really is the best teacher, so the more you experience these hunger pangs passing, the more you'll be able to trust that this process works and that hunger is nothing to be afraid of. The other thing we're talking about here is the food scarcity mindset. It's the idea that we have to finish all of our food right now because we're not sure when we're going to be able to eat again in the future. And this is of course a fallacy because the food is not going to go anywhere. The food you're eating right now or craving right now is still going to be there when your fast is finished and when you decide that it's appropriate for you to have that food. So try to get out of that food scarcity mindset. If there's anything that's abundant in today's society, it is food. If you want to learn how to start tackling those fears around food, fears around hunger, and get to a happier, healthier weight, check out my coaching program where I will teach you how to lose weight safely and effectively through fasting. I'll be there to support you every single day and keep you accountable. You can read about my coaching programs by clicking the link in my bio or send me a message and I'll be able to tell you more about how coaching can benefit you. Happy fasting!